All right, so we had this guy. He's a life coach. He's very well known. He's got a podcast. He's written some books. Named Jay Shetty on the line, and I fell for the guy.
We all did.
Yeah. So he has a book called 8 Rules of Love, and he has questions you should ask on a first date to get to know somebody. Tanya, you tried these questions with Robbie after 3 years of dating him?
Well, we did a different thing. We did like a 36 list of getting to know somebody. It was just something he mentioned during his show, not from the book. But there are all these questions that seem very surface level. You think, oh, yeah, I already know that about everybody and my partner. I've been this person for so many years. But you really get into these really nuancy conversations.
Right. So let me throw one out there. And maybe you can take this home to someone, that you love or your best friends.
Ooh, okay.
Spark a conversation. So here's one. From his book. If your younger self met you now, what would make them happy and what would make them sad about you today?
Oh, my goodness.
I hate these questions. And I really like Jay Shetty.
That question just instantly gave me anxiety.
Me too.
Wow. Who wants to go first?
Younger self, what would make them happy? Make them happy.
Maybe like something that you've accomplished in your life that
and what would
you
make
never
them
thought you
sad?
could.
Okay, I can answer it. All
Okay.
right, so my younger... Wow, look at young me coming in here asking me all this stuff, wanting to know it. So what would make them happy? That I accomplished some things that I want to accomplish in my dreams, right? My career goals and dreams. Like I like this job I specifically wanted to do, and I'm doing it, and I love it, right?
Yep.
Okay, this job here at this station, done. What would make them sad? I still have the insecurities of being my made fun of teenager. I still don't make it through a day without thinking about being chubby.
That's really interesting and makes my heart break a little bit for you.
And my younger self, too. That's why I said. But that's something I carry every day. Sisney?
We're very similar in that sense. But I'll try to switch it up just for the sake of not saying the same thing. But I think my younger self would probably come here and be very happy to see that on the surface, I have all the things that I want: a great career, a great husband, a beautiful family, all things that I wanted to have at this state in my life. When I was younger, I wanted this, and I have it. But I guess what makes me sad is I still second guess myself, and I still, how do I say it? And I still question the way people view me, if that makes any sense. And I think social media has really impacted my life that way.
Okay. You're saying like the way they view your credibility?
Not credibility. I feel like when I was younger and like teenage years, even going into like early 20s, I almost like didn't give you know what. I lived my true self more. And I don't really live my true self that much now because I feel like I'm always being judged or I'm going to get...
Are you playing a part sometimes?
Sometimes. And even we play a part on this job because we can't cuss on the air and we can't do this and we can't do this. So you know what I mean? Like, so I feel like I'm in like...
True.
And so that's where I feel like I can't be my true self sometimes. And even on social media, and like I just feel like I want to post exactly what I want to post, but then I'm like, but then I'm going to get terrible comments or I'm going to... Right. That's where I feel like I'm sad, I guess.
I can totally relate to that because you're...
Like I just want to be me, and I can't be me.
No, you want to drop an F-bomb right now. I do it at night. Don't think I don't drop F-bombs, okay?
I know.
By the way, 7:30 at night, I drop an F-bomb, I'm tired.
Yeah.
But I will say something that I do practice, and maybe I shouldn't even say it on the air, but I don't read comments.
Yeah.
I've never read one comment of Live with Kelly and Ryan.
Wow.
In 6 years. Not one.
Wow.
I don't want to know. And
yeah, because it can be a lot.
I'll give you some good ones,
show.
just heads up.
But fine, I don't want to risk the one that will keep me awake. And the same thing with this show. Like, I appreciate the comments, but I don't want to have anything like you're talking about. And I think that, like...
Smart, actually.
I did read comments once. Remember that I thought it was a gym photo that I should post, and then I read the comments, and there was like not a good idea to read them.
But for the most part, it's actually decent comments. It's not even necessarily that it's bad comments, but it almost fills my brain with like
But I
too
think
much
that-
information. You know what I mean? Like
But if
I
you
don't
say
even,
social media is making you feel a certain way,
Yeah.
then maybe start with that. I mean, it's an easy thing to not check. You still post, but just don't read.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of don't. I limited my comments on my DMs. Like people can't comment on my stories anymore unless they actively go into my page and send me a DM that way.
Oh, these questions, Jay Shetty. Who are you?
I know, right? You get
Send us
deep.
these questions
Uh-huh.
and dig deep and talk about right now on a Monday. All right.
Tanya.
We don't have time.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
we do. Come on.
I'm kidding.
I'd say my youngest self would be happiest that I'm a published author and I'd had that dream for so long and I overcame a lot of no's and shut doors and this book sucks to actually get it published. So I think she'd be happy about that. And I think she'd be sad that I don't have a family right now.
Waking you up in the morning.
Oh my gosh, it
Waking
makes
you
me
up in the
emotional.
morning.
It makes me emotional.
But
Dawn
that's
in the
not
morning,
everything.
kiss
I
me.
know, but it's like when you're young, you think like at 25, you're going to like pump out all these kids and like it's just not the reality. You know what I mean? Like I'm on my way.
That's
but,
not your
like,
story. That's
I
not
know.
your story, and that's okay. Don't stress about it. You're gonna make me cry. Stop.
But aren't you on your way? Like,
Yes,
aren't you?
I know.
Like you're
Yes,
you're at
yes.
you're the closest that you've ever been at the
Yes.
doorstep.
Tanya,
Yeah.
for
So I think
whatever
there's good
reason,
news.
that's not supposed to be your story, and that's it. And just think of it that way. Don't
But
cry.
cry, but you
Don't
can't
cry.
cry. It's okay.
Or
It's
cry,
okay.
cry, fine.
Cry. I love
Let's
crying.
all cry
Let's all cry.
I
It's
don't know
Monday
why this
anyway.
made me so emotional.
because you want it. That's why.
And that's why he puts these questions out because they're supposed to get you to get to a place
Imagine
where it's
if
real.
somebody said that on a first date. Oh my gosh. I mean,
Is that what this exercise was?
yes.
Oh my! I'm never dating again.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna read the monk's book. This 8 Rules of Love book's too intense. Didn't he write a monk book?
Think like a monk.
Yeah, I'm gonna read that. Well, guess what, guys?
Yeah.
Ebbs and flows of this show because that was whatever it was. Very good, guys. I love you guys. Come here. Group
Love
hug.
you.
Oh.
Group hug.